The reaching bridge. The reaching bridge can be a more organic bridge where we use it in a transition. This is like a long reaching bridge using that sit-out transition. So this is a reaching bridge, a 3-point bridge, and I'm reaching the 4th point up and over. But the reaching bridge can also be a pretty advanced progressive bridge, starting from the top position and working down to the full bridge, which is called a full bridge rotation, where you can rotate into the full bridge and then come back out, rather than working from the bottom and pressing up. So reaching bridge can also be a very progressive and kind of advanced bridging. We're going to use some props here to help with that. Most of us don't have a full bridge rotation, so there's plenty of ways to work on moving toward it using the assistance of a couple simple props. The first goal is to create a tap. So if I set up with my bridge, I'm setting up my hand and I'm already turning my fingers around where I want it to go. So it's going to be turning, facing inward, not up and away, turning inward, because that hand's going to keep rotating as I reach up and into my bridge. So when I create my bridge here, I start with my feet, I raise my pelvis up, and then I reach and bridge from the pelvis. And I'm going to bring my arm up and over and bring it down as though we're coming down into the bridge. What I am not doing is twisting up and coming across my head. So I'm doing kind of an intense version of that. But a lot of times the tendency will be so goal-oriented, touch the thing, that we'll start bringing our hand across our face to touch. Cool, I made my touch, but I'm not making my touch from deepening my bridge extension. So I need that arm to come behind. And it might be a case of just setting up a little different. So if you think about setting up here, I'm gonna go into this is my tougher side, stretching wise. I have my hand just on the outside of where I want to tap, and I'm going to bring my arm through right here. So it's not too far away. It's definitely not in a straight line. It's just off the center line. My fingers are pointed in. Remember, if I were going to come into a full bridge, my fingers would continue rotating all the way around to point back at me. And I'm going to be on the outside edge of my hand more than a flat hand. So play with that as well. So taps first. I have two blocks here together. I have a wheel, which is essentially a double block, and then a block on its tall side. The next progression, if I'm getting taps consistently and easily, not just quick throwing a hand over, but with control, I'm coming over the top, good bridge extension, and then finding that tap. The next progression is to keep it in the same spot, but lift and lower it. So I got to grab, pinch grab, and then lower it back down. Because that requires me to go further into my bridge than just tapping it. Once I'm executing those consistently, smoothly, and with control, then I can go to my next bridge, my next height here by turning the block over and starting the process over again. So now I'm going to extend up. I'm going to bridge through and tap. When I have that, I'll start my grabs. Notice everything is done slow and with control. Don't throw yourself at the target. The goal is the process. The goal is not the end point. So you want to be gentle and be controlled as you get there. And then as you get further down, you can remove your target. Let's see, let's try my tough side to see if I have it today. May take a cycle to really get noticeable change in your bridge. So don't force it. That could be cleaner, but I got something to work on. So, reaching bridge progressions.